corn and feeding cows aren't typical topics in hip-hop.
But one Kentucky State University student is taking on agriculture to grow the next generation of farmers.
Most mornings at 6 o'clock, Trevor Claiborne starts his rounds on Kentucky State University's research farm.
These normally get 2 buckets.
Until 2 years ago,
There's a lot of firsts since I've been working there.
he'd never stepped foot on a farm.
If you asked me 10 years ago what I wanted, I would have been an entertainer, or I definitely wouldn't have seen myself on a farm.
The Lexington native was once part of a hip-hop music group that performed throughout Kentucky. He followed his music career to Atlanta before returning home to pursue an education, eventually finding himself in the agriculture department.
He's like, Trevor, do you realize that 2 out of every 100 farmers in America are African American? And that, like, I didn't know that.
He'll graduate from Kentucky State in the spring with his degree, but he hasn't quite given up his music career. Meet Farmer Brown, the MC. Claiborne's alter ego.
You can picture a mix between Reading Rainbow, Sesame Street, and Snoop Dogg wrapped in one.
Complete with overalls, straw hat, and John Deere-styled shoes. Farmer Brown raps about everything from tilling to fertilizer in his music videos and in the classroom.
They call me Farmer Brown. What's going on, y'all?
Working to break down stereotypes.
You don't want them to think of farming as somebody missing a tooth chewing on a corn cob. You know, this is just, it's a cool character, it's a culturally identifiable character to make this cool to the child.
Promoting agriculture using hip-hop.
You know, and like a kid that listens to hip-hop, you know, you're fresh off listening to Drake or Lil Wayne, you're not going to resonate well with banjos.
The character started as a research project, but has grown into a full-time gig. Farmer Brown's traveled as far away as Chicago to perform at elementary schools. He wants to reach all kids, particularly those in urban areas and minorities.
If I can get you to think about this early, you might not focus so much on jump shots or swag.
The calcium in my milk keep my bones strong.
While the catchy rhymes entertain and educate, Farmer Brown is focused on the future.
I don't expect them to wake up tomorrow and want to be scientists or farmers, but if they have the concept of farming positively early, then as they get older, hey, I remember that little kooky song I used to hear. I might do this when an administrator or recruiters come to their school. Who knows what a natural resource is?
Claiborne plans to continue his research and produce a 9-part series, planting a seed to grow the next crop of farmers.
Farmer Brown, the MC, is available for school visits throughout the area. And to learn more about his mission and to watch more of his music videos, head to our website, WDRB.com.